Hi, I'm Anna McPartlin, best-selling author of Below the Big Blue Sky, and I'm delighted to answer some of your questions received through #EasonAsks. As you can see, I've got a little nifty setup here and I'm reading this. So first question is, the last days of Rabbit Haze was a heartbreaking yet heartwarming story. It often had me weeping, followed by laughing. Thank you very much. My question for Anna McPartlin is, was it difficult to try to change the tone of the book from sadness to happiness? And was this done to relieve the tension and sadness in order not to overwhelm the reader? No, the simple answer is no, it wasn't done intentionally. I think that's just life. And that's how I write, and it's kind of my thing, you know. Sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're both happy and sad, sometimes we're sad and we can still laugh, sometimes we're sad and we can still be funny. That's just who we are, and it's not just because I'm an Irish person. I think it's kind of global, and I've realised that as I've promoted this book around the world, people say, that's my family, that's my, I recognise that, I lived through that. And it just means that, you know, it's not just solely the Irish culture. People identify with it because it's real. Nothing is relentlessly grim, nothing. So that's why I wrote it that way. So, second question. Did you find your experience as a comedian was useful when it came to writing a novel? Yes, I did. There's discipline that you need to have to write a novel. And I suppose I got that from comedy, but I think the best thing that comedy gave me was that it made me realise that I wasn't a performer. And for a long time I thought I was, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. And it was only when I started writing stand-up comedy that I realised that I prefer writing than actually standing on the stage performing it. And that gave me the licence then to go and disappear and go into a room and start writing. So it's the best thing that comedy ever did for me. So, third question is, what is the best piece of advice you can ever give to an aspiring writer such as me who has written a book and would love to get it published? Well done. Good luck. The best piece of advice I can give you is that your friends and family are your friends and family. If they're not in the business, they can't legitimately tell you that you're either amazing or that you're either crap. You need to listen to people in the business. That's the only people that you should listen to. It's all great to get some opinions, but ultimately don't let that sink you if they're negative, and certainly don't let yourself believe that you are the most brilliant talent in the world until somebody in the business actually agrees with that. The second thing is that when you get criticism from people who know what they're talking about, you need to listen to it. Even if it's painful and you don't like it, it will help you. That's what it's designed to do. The third piece of advice is never, ever fear the delete button. If you've written yourself into a corner, delete. If you want to copy and paste to somewhere else to keep it, do that. But delete. That's how you get writer's block, is when you've written yourself into a corner and you don't know how to escape that corner. Pull back, delete, and start again. Okay, next question. You've recently written your first children's book. How did it compare to your experience of writing an adult fiction book? Pretty much the same, to be honest with you. I always know all of my characters inside out before I ever start writing. I always know the first page, I always know the last page inside out. Small things. Kids aren't interested in as much exposition as adults are, and I'm not a major exposition person anyway, but I had to pull back on that. But the biggest difference between writing for kids and adults is actually doing the publicity for both. And doing the publicity for kids was magic, and it was the best publicity experience I've had to date, because getting in front of kids and reading your stuff to kids is just, there's just no comparison to that. So it's a joyful thing. So that's the difference. Okay, so the last question is, what are you currently working on and how much can you tell us about it? I am just editing my new fiction book that will be out a year probably after this, and basically that book is about the women of Ireland and struggles to conceive. And back in the past, it's about women who weren't married and how they were treated, and in the present it's about the different blended families and how much of a new world it is and what a struggle it is for some people to get pregnant. Sorry, that's my dog barking, and I am not redoing this. So I'm going to leave it at that. So my conclusion is, thanks to everyone who submitted a question to #EasonAsks. My book, Below the Big Blue Sky, is available to order on easons.com. And sorry about Doris. Bye.